Blizzard Lalo is back. Today watches the #1 Blizzard Lalo player in the world shares his attacks with us, including the CC that he uses that avoids giant bombs. There are two different ways to hit a diamond base with Blizz Lalo. One of them is blizzarding the town hall, because you're seeing more and more diamond bases offer up value. But let's have a look at this. Did you see how slowly the gobs deployed there from the blimp? How did that happen? Well, don't worry, I'll explain it all after this attack. We'll do a deep and thorough look into the deployment speed of troops from the CC. But for now, we'll just enjoy the first attack. But look at this value. Now, we do not get a CC pull. A CC pull is something that's extremely important with Blizzard Lalo, so you'd rather do it than not. But I mean, if you're going to take down the RC, the town hall, and then have quick and easy access to the last two heroes on the base, honestly, that is worth it. The last two headhunters here on the defensive king, and we've taken down all the four, right? All four defensive heroes. Yep, the Grand Warden's down as well. So, plus the monolith, obviously, pretty insane value. So we're coming around with the Sui. We'll just 2 times through this. And what you always want to do is make sure you know exactly what you're doing with your king before you start your Sui, because he is extremely difficult to funnel. But I mean, look at this funnel, right? There is nowhere for the king to go but inside the base. The Ice Golem does a great job freezing everything here, because obviously we are suing into some rage defenses. You don't love doing it. We pop the Queen ability to get the scatter down. Perfectly done. We're dealing with the 2 defensive Ice Golems. And where are we going to Lalo? Well, we're going to Lalo from the top side. Don't really want to Lalo from the back end here. A, because the pathing is really awkward through the eagle, but also because there's 2 sweepers. Now, the Queen will get rid of at least one of them, but yeah, much rather just go into this side of the base. No sweepers to deal with, and really good pathing, because our loons are going to get directed into the core of the base. Make sure we get a Lava Hound in the Warden ability. You know how it is. We've talked about Blizz Lalo 100 times on this channel. But what's different now? Well, obviously, in the latest update, the troops inside a blimp, the deployment speed of them has completely changed, and they come out a lot quicker if you have more troops. However, if you have 9 troops or less, is my understanding of it, you get the old timing, which means if you bring, say, 4 gobs, 1 wall break, and 4 super whiz, you don't fill your complete CC, but you're going to get the best possible timing. Let's have a brief look at it here. So here's an FC I did earlier, and in this one we're using 4 super whiz, 4 gobs, and a wall breaker, and you notice we landed directly on top of 2 giant bombs. Now, one of my super wizards has died, unfortunately, so yes, it's not perfect, right? If you land on top of 2 giant bombs, you will still pay a slight penalty, but my other 3 super wizards were full health, took no damage, and I mean, that's pretty good for this attack. Whereas if you compare this to the normal CC people were bringing, which was 8 gobs, 1 wall breaker, and 4 super wizards, look at that. Everything completely dies, despite the fact that you have more filler troops, as you'll see right here at the end of the attack. You can see my CC comp. Despite having more troops, you are more susceptible to traps. So the best CC to bring, it has 9 troops total, so 4 super whiz, 4 gobs, and 1 wall breaker. Now, earlier in the video, I said there was 2 main ways to take down diamond bases with Blizz Lalo. So one's going for the town hall, and one is going for like these side scatter comps. If you can get like a scatter shot and 1 or 2 expos, maybe a hero and a multi-inferno and a CC pull, that's insane value, and you're going to see it here. So we obviously can't quite get the multi down. By the way, notice the raged wall breaker. So when you put down your rage with the blizzard is incredibly important, because if you don't put the rage down immediately when the blimp opens, that wall breaker will not be raged and will not open the wall. Now, quite unluckily, we somehow have managed to not take down the rage tower here. Don't really know how we managed that. But yeah, do that blizzard on the side and then Sui the town hall, and then Lalo from whichever way is more convenient. We will end up Laloing this way. Basically, you know, it's kind of similar to what we saw in the last attack. You just switch around the hero and the blizzard. Rather than hero into here and blizzard the town hall, we now blizzard into here and hero dive the town hall. Now, if you guys watch the channel and are subscribed, which you should be, if you're not, please hit that subscribe button. You'll know that recently we did a Blizzard Lalo video on the channel, and we showed Pedro, who brings 4 super wizards and 10 archers. You might be wondering, well, Hooked, out of these 2 options, which is the best one to use? I'm going to put it like this. Supercell have said that the when you have 9 troops in your CC and you get the slow deployment time, they've actually confirmed, this is according to Itsu, they've confirmed that this is in fact a glitch, such that the troops should actually be going out a lot quicker, and for some reason they are going out incredibly slowly. So, short term, this is a better CC. However, long term, if you want to do Blizzard, I'd say start grinding with the 4 Super Wizards and 10 Archers. Now, what's the difference between that and this one? Well, this one, you're trying to activate the traps because your Super Wizards are not going to die, or at least only one of them will die if you activate all the traps. Whereas with the 10 Archers and 4 Super Wizards, you do not want to activate the traps. You're actually trying to activate as little as possible. Really nice attack here. Didn't really break it down too much. The Blizzard was nice. Sui was nice. Lalo was impeccable. Diamonds like this, particularly this base, is incredibly popular. But the way that Drago hits this is unlike any other diamond I've ever seen. And that's why I had to put it in this video. So generally, you'll see why I say this at the end of this attack. This is not the way to take down diamonds with Blizzard Lalo. But this approach is really cool and can definitely work on a specific set of bases. So yet again, a lot of diamonds offering up insane value for blizzarding near the town hall. Now, we don't pull out the whole CC. We are trying to, but yeah, a 50 Archer CC is just quite trolly. But alas, not much you can do about it. I wonder if he'll poison now. But yeah, if you were doing this like we'd seen the other ones, would have told you hypothetically to like Sui through this area. Now it looks like we're just doing it on the other side, so it's the same but rotated, but trust me, it is not. Because we're actually going to Lalo on the same side as the Sui here. So Lalo coming in, so we've got the RC, and the King and Queen essentially are trying to activate this Rage Tower on the left side of the base, which seems counterintuitive, but trust me, you do want to activate it as soon as possible. So we pop the Warden ability, get a Lava Hound in it, and away we're going. And then we're doing a mini Lalo on the right-hand side, using the tanking to get some Headhunters in and kill all the heroes. And the Lalo's kind of just going across. Now, the Queen, I believe, died through ability, which is unfortunate. But now it's just all about the Royal Champion. We still have a bunch of balloons coming through on this right side. And you'll notice, because the Rage Tower is not active, this side of the base, even with 2 scatters, is a lot more passive. One thing I'm actually going to point out right now, and we're going to pause for it, look at the pet Drago brings with his Warden. I can't believe this, brings the Frosty with the Warden. And I think this is genius. The Owl, yes, it's clutch, but it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. Whereas, because 9 times out of 10 Drago's bringing the Royal Champion with the Lalo, the Frosty's actually going to get value. It's not like it's going to pull traps that the Royal Champion wouldn't have anyway. And those Frostmites will help the Royal Champion out so much, because she can die super quickly, because she's the only ground unit in, aside from the Diggy and Frosty, I guess, in the entire Lalo. Or, I guess, Headhunter as well, but we're not really counting a Headhunter. But yeah, I really like this, so keep an eye out. Owl is not the way to go. Use the Frosty with the Warden, and you're gonna get the benefits of it, because now you've got the Diggy stun, and you've got the Frostmite slowing everything down. Like, no wonder the Royal Champion survived this attack. There's just not enough on the base to take her down. Really interesting attack here from Drago. I had to show it, because, like, I've never seen anything like it. How does one take down a double Poison Tower base? Well, let's find out here. On top of that, a double Poison Tower ring base. Pretty bad for Blizzard Lalo normally. But I really like what Drago does. He's not going for insane value. He's just trying to clear out a chunk of the base. In saying that, he is going to get really good value here. Can he get, like, the Grand Warden down? That would be nice. Do we get a chain onto the Warden? No. Unfortunate. Would have really liked to get that Warden down. We got the whole CC pull, though, and that is enough. Also get both Poison Towers activating. Look at how orange that is, because there's 2 Poison Tower shots there. But alas, the 2 Poison Towers will gear up before our Sui comes in. So a little unfortunate there. Doesn't really get us anything. But you're going to love this Sui. And that is why. This is like the old school Blizzard Lalo, where on ring bases, you'd Sui for the Town Hall with a Ground Warden. And why is this a good approach? Because if there's too much value, such that your heroes will not be able to get the Town Hall because there's, you know, a lot of damage on them, then think about using the Warden ability, because that means there is value in the way. And you'll see after this Sui, why it made sense to bring the Warden. Now, unfortunately, he probably should have popped the Warden ability earlier. Generally, you want to pop it to get the King's barbs inside the ability, because then those raged barbs are invincible, essentially. And, well, not essentially, they just are invincible, and they'll take down the whole base. But still, not a bad ability. We're going to use the RC on our flank here. Nice gold mines, by the way. This guy is clearly a gemmer. So let's call you out like that, HS. But a lot of you will not like this approach, because you're like, Hooked, how am I meant to Lalu a Town Hall 15 without a Warden? But let's have a look, right? So aside from this multi-inferno over here, let's just discount that. This is what we're Laluing here. The Royal Champion will get rid of this multi. There's not really any splash damage. Obviously, there's an Eagle and a Wizard Tower, but it's actually not that bad for the Lalu. And this is what you have to see. If, with your Sui on a ring base, you need your Warden to get the Town Hall, and you're going to get rid of, like, the Scatters, the Multi-Infernos, the Spell Towers, and the Heroes as well. That's an important one. And the Heroes. Then you don't need your Warden for the Lalu. Bring it with your Sui, and look at this. Our Queen barely gets the Town Hall here. That shows how tough the Sui was, but she will take it down. Our RC, unfortunately, will go down, but we've still got so many free spells. Now, this ends up getting a little close, but the Queen is hanging on for life, and the multi will just go down. Really nice attack, because there's no way he ever would have been able to Sui that Town Hall without the Warden, and I think the Lalu, even if you did have the Warden, would have been rough with the Town Hall up. A teaser base. Crazy to think teasers used to be so meta until you see like Super Wizards and Super Archers take over the game. Yet again, notice this. Look at all these traps, and yet we still somehow have 4 Super Wizards alive. Kind of crazy to think about, and this base is in a whole lot of trouble. Because we got a CC kill as well, remember that. I don't know if, I think the whole CC came out, I didn't see. I assume we killed the whole CC, or at least some of it. And we cleared out 2 poison towers, and now we just got a Sui. Now, what do we do? Because I'm going to pause it right here. Let's think of the last attack, right? What were the anti-Lalu targets on the base? As in, the defenses that are, if they're down, we can Lalu without the Warden. So the Multi-Inferno's one of them. So Multi-Inferno there, Multi-Inferno, Multi-Inferno there. You also have the Scatter Shot and the Scatter Shot there. Everything else, like the Eagle's annoying, but everything else is easy to Lalu without the Warden. Look at them. They're all boxed in one area, and Drago's identified this, and watch what he's going to do here. Yet again, a ground Warden, but this makes so much sense, and this is a bit more intuitive. I'm sure some of you might not use the ground Warden on ring bases, because that's very much triple or 1 star if it goes wrong, and, you know, Drago's good and it won't go wrong often, but we're not very good at the game. By the way, notice that he gets the barbs this time with the Warden ability. Really well done. But this one's a bit easier. You've already secured the Town Hall. You get the Warden ability, and look at this. You're just pushing through the base. Now, it surprised me when he used the RC on the left side here, because look at how quickly she's losing her health. Not exactly what I would have done, but definitely going to work out for him regardless. We're also, oh, I forgot to point out the defensive heroes is the other thing that we need to take down if we're going to Lalu without the Warden, and they're all down as well. And I mean, look at this. What can a couple of Wizard Towers and an Eagle do? We actually froze a Wizard Tower and an Archer Tower, because they are the biggest threats left to the Lalu, and this base is smoked. We've still got a freeze spell and a poison. We pop our Queen's ability, completely swagged. Beautiful attack, and this is how you take down teasers. Now, fortunately, teasers aren't too common anymore, but if you find it in like a war and there's a way you can do a safe Blizzard, free triple. Free triple. Troll Tesla. Ugh, I hate teaser bases for that. Final attack of the video here. We freeze the sweeper immediately. Blimp comes in. Unfortunately, there is a double Sam though, so one base is ready for Blizzard. But notice that the raged wall breaker opens the wall, and then the gobs go through and activate the giant bomb, and our Super Wizards are still chilling. Oh, that's just so much value. CC pull plus all of that. You see the... So in this one, you see the gobs go to work, activating traps yet again. You also see the Raged Wallbreaker and the insane value that can provide. Perfect poison spell there. Now, I know some of you might be going, why are we seeing an anti-3 base? Like, anti-3 bases aren't a thing. Also, what the hell is this Titan doing? I swear troops have like 3 IQ when they walk through poison spells. How is that not targeted the Queen? Oh, I've had that happen so many times as well. The AI in this game, honestly, for a game that's been around 11 years, you'd think the AI would be a little bit better. But alas, I digress. Anti-threes. That's what I was talking about. I nearly completely forgot what I was talking about. Anti-threes, you might be wondering why I'm showing an anti-3 base in a video. Anti-threes are coming back into the meta. You're seeing this particularly in like the 5v5 community, and if we know something about Legends bases, once bases become common in War, they come to Legends League, and once they become common at the top of Legends League, they go to the bottom of Legends League as well. You see all the Legends League base link YouTubers posting all the links, and everyone copies it. So eventually you might see a couple of anti-3 bases, probably not in like low Legends League, but mid to high Legends League definitely. So I'm showing this here, and Drago shared with me 2 replays of him hitting anti-3s. He'd never blizzarded the Town Hall on one of them. General approach was just to blizzard a scatter comp that could get a CC pull. Obviously you want to blizzard a safe comp. Get a CC pull, and then always Sui the Town Hall. So in this one, because you blizzard this area of the base, it's really easy to Sui into the Town Hall because you've got an awesome funnel. But that's it for the video. Real question is, are you willing to give Blizzard Lalo a go? Now, I'm going to reiterate this one last time. Supercell has confirmed, according to Itsu, that the 9 space CCs and lower deploying slowly out of the blimp is a glitch. So attacks like you see today from Drago will not last forever. But Supercell haven't fixed it in a month since it's been identified. So you might have a little bit of time, but if not, if you're not going to use this Blizzard and you still want to use it, make sure you go to our other video that I'll link off the left that Pedro does, where he uses 4 Super Wizards and 10 Archers to dominate the bases. Man, I'm not a good hype guy some of the time. Watch it!